is the feed with Grateful Abbott. The Ramit 3 arrived in orbit this cycle and immediately reported a massive cryosystems failure. Apparently, a general malfunction caused all the berths to open while in transit, and all passengers arrived 38 standard older than expected. Most are now too old for indent contracts. None.
And so we come to it at last. The end of our profitable little arrangement. You have proven to be as dependable as the sunrise. Though here on Venice, that simile might not be completely apt. I have one final delivery for you, and then we shall have to close the curtain on our relationship. This is a considerable sum, mind you. I would trust it to no one else. It is to be delivered to a certain Lucius D, who you'll find at the Cosmodrome. He will be quite grateful, I'm sure, as am I, for your excellent services. Away with you!
This is the feed with Grateful Abbott. The Ramit 3 arrived in orbit this cycle and immediately reported a massive cryosystems failure. Apparently, a general malfunction caused all the berths to open while in transit, and all passengers arrived 38 standard older than expected. Most are now too old for indent contracts. None of the major corporations will accept them, and Starzap lines are claiming force majeure with regards to insurance. I think we should be grateful for
You seem confused. No questions will be answered until final delivery. And there we have it! Our final delivery. I must congratulate myself on a plan flawlessly executed. Did a fucking good job they did. Is this where we stab him in the back? Hush, Polter. I hope you do not feel too used. We have rewarded you handsomely after all. And if nothing else, you can take pride in having been part of one of the greatest heists ever. See, you helped us pilfer a considerable sum from the Golden Satori without them being the wiser. As an employee there, I could not pass security with the Ukraine chips I gave to you. But there was no such obstacle in your way. And now we have rubbed them blind. Of course you'll get a share.
Really? Why not just flatline them instead? More for us.
Because we are not neophyte brutes, Ricon. We have rules, ethics, morals.
Yeah, when it suits us.
Whatever. Let's get out of here before the Rojin come after us.
Indeed, let's. The greater galaxy awaits.
This is the feed with Great Flabbit. The Ramit 3 arrived in orbit this cycle and immediately reported a massive cryosystems failure. Apparently, a general malfunction caused all the berths to open while in transit, and all passengers arrived 38 standard older than expected. Most are now too old for indent contracts. None of the major corporations will accept them, and StarZap lines are claiming force majeure with regards to insurance.
All ascenders selected for the latest round of user tests are to gather at their local branch office at once.
Fucking awesome, man. Thank you. It's like I can see the whole world now. Except without having to deal with any of the sweat, and the smell, and the blood, and the bullshit. Here, take this. You really earned it. Seeing that pinnacle kind of made me rethink some things, gotta say. Hey man, thanks again. Seeing that pinnacle...
This is the feed.
The interior design in this area. It could be further improved by some randomly placed spatter, preferably ochre-colored or bright red. There goes the competition. There's something artful about the recently demised. I never tire of corpses. wrong with the metaphors, but my poetic genius is wasted on you, Flesh.
The boardroom is in lockdown. It can only be opened by the Ascent Group AGI. There is an interface terminal in the secure chamber nearby.
To the Ascent Group AGI. Syncing data flows. This is exciting. And... nothing. There's nothing there. The AGI is gone. Has it died? Can machines die? Can I die?
Interesting. The Ascent Group AGI is not just hibernating, it has been shut down. It's a wonder this arcology is still standing. Stay in place. We're coming to you. Well, this certainly is an epic clusterfuck. The boardroom has been locked down with the safe room protocol. Only the AGI can override that, and it's offline. To get into that room, you must reboot the AGI manually. It can only be done at the cognitive core in the D-Nexus. So that's where you're headed next. Our other assets are locked down, defending our recently acquired property. The Ascenders are throwing everything they have at us, trying to take it back. So this is on you alone. We realize you get to run around a lot, Operative. But we also know that all Sapiens need plenty of cardiovascular exercise to stay functional. Consider it another perk. All clear? Mission brief over. Do you require clarifications? All clear? Yes, the board must have felt threatened somehow. But it is peculiar that we cannot contact them at all. We'll know more once the AGI is back online. Yes, their new anonymous influencer is whipping them into a frenzy. We will take great satisfaction in unveiling this individual and then terminating them. The AGI's brain, if you will, though that is an extreme oversimplification. Its actual neural composition is too complex for you to comprehend. Good. The Y-Corp AGI has cracked the cognitive core access code, and it's been uploaded to your imp. But that's all the aid it can provide here. You might want to utilize that unsavory acquaintance of yours. Noghead, was it? His assistance could be useful. Now get going.
I am beside myself with excitement to get a glimpse into an AGI cognitive core. The location has been marked. Contacted Noghead. Awaiting answer. Let's get going.
Got your ping, friend. So, you're gonna reboot the Ascent Group AGI. I don't think you understand what you're getting yourself into. That's a foreign technology, parsecs above anyone's pay grade. It's also protected by a quantum solidification field. You're gonna need a tuning fork to implode it, and you're in luck, because I happen to have just the type you need. Come pick it up, over at Black Lake. I'll be waiting.
Grateful Abbott, and this is the feed. This cycle, a DataNet collective calling themselves the Iridescent Riot Army claimed responsibility for the recent upsurge in AUG-assisted suicides across Velis. They now demand a ransom of 25 billion Ukraines to be paid by all of Velis together. Labbit. This cycle, a DataNet collective calling themselves the Iridescent Riot Army, claimed responsibility for the recent upsurge in AUG-assisted suicides across Velis. They now demand a ransom of 25 billion Eucreds to be paid by all of Velis together, or they promise to cause more AUGs to kill their users. Shrewd observers have noted that all AUGs involved have been manufactured by the same Habnet technology plant operating in the squad. It seems they malfunctioned soon after passing their expiration dates. No foul play involved beyond substandard quality. To that I say this: don't buy cheap AUGs, my dear audience. You never know when a Habnet hand might decide to poke your eyes out. This feed, I also have a very personal story to share. See, I had decided to go visit the lower levels in person. There really isn't any substitute for immersing yourself fully in a story. So that's what I did, risking everything for you, my dear audience. I met with many resourceful individuals, and was especially glad to make the acquaintance of the kind Rojan down in Corp Zone. But while I was having a wonderful time, I also lost my key fob, which prevented me from returning home when the tour was done. Lo and behold, if a complete stranger didn't show up and help me. This esteemed being found my fob for me, allowing me to return to the pinnacle and a well-deserved rinse. I'm forever in that being's debt. Like I always say, smile at a stranger and your life might be changed.